Key Document Change Notice, KDCN procedure. Objective: to provide guidance in the management of changes to key documents post-frozen status. Applicability: applies to changes within the project that could affect key documents that are either post-issued for design or issued for construction status. Key documents include P&IDs, plot plans, equipment lists, line lists, single-line diagrams, hazardous area classification drawings, basis of design, and work release packages. Additions or deletions to the aforementioned key document types shall be documented in the project execution plan. Custodian, BPO Engineering. Process steps. 1. Identification of potential change. 1.1. Identify potential change. Recognize the need for a change to a key document. Typical key documents include PFDs, P&IDs, plot plans, equipment lists, line lists, single-line diagrams, hazardous area classification drawings, basis of design, and work release packages. Check the Project Execution Plan (PEP) for any project-specific additions or deletions to this list of key document types. 1.2. Determine if changes to a key document. Major cosmetic changes or drawing rearrangements for legibility may still require a KDCN if they could be misleading or confusing to users. Originator's LDE to decide if KDCN is not required. If there is any doubt, then use a KDCN. 1.3. Determine importance of change for users. Changes to some documents, although not classified as key, still require communication to users via the KDCN process. Changes to any documents issued to suppliers or contractors should be considered for KDCN. Single discipline documents may also have indirect impacts on other disciplines' designs. Originator's LDE to decide whether a KDCN is required in consultation with the project engineer. 1.4. Proceed with change implementation if KDCN is not required. If KDCN is not required, proceed with the change implementation. 2. Changes to key documents. 2.1. Obtain verbal approval to raise a KDCN. Include a description of and justification for the change. Verbal approval from Originator's LDE confirms this is a justified change. 2.2. Complete and register the KDCN. Refer to the Key Document Change Notice KDCN Index. 2.3. Photocopy the key document master and mark proposed changes in red. For multi-page documents, only copy the relevant section's pages. Cloud changes in red. Mark deletions using neat 45° hatching. 2.4. Mark KDCN number on the copy in a circle adjacent to the marked change. The KDCN number is the sequential numbering system used for the KDCNs raised on a project. 2.5. Attach marked master key document to the KDCN. 3. Discipline and safety reviews. 1. Review KDCN and distribute copies for comment. Distribute to each discipline lead affected by the potential change. Copies may be circulated in parallel or series as appropriate. On larger projects, responsibilities of the project engineer may be delegated to the project engineering manager as determined by the project manager. 3.2. Assess impact of KDCN. Consider which documents, downstream contracts, and purchase orders will be affected, and the impact on cost and/or schedule. 3.3. Markup documents attached to KDCN with comments, sign KDCN form, and return to Originator. List all affected documents on the markup. Project engineer assists by expediting comments from discipline leads. 3.4. Consolidate discipline comments. Originator's LDE and project engineer may help with resolving any disputable comments. 3.5. Determine if HAZOP and/or safety review is required. Decision for HAZOP is made in consultation with the lead process engineer. Decision for another type of safety review is made in consultation with relevant discipline leads. 3.6. Organize HAZOP and/or safety review if required. Update KDCN form when HAZOP and/or safety review is complete. Refer to HAZOP procedure. 3.7. Coordinate resolution of disputed safety issues. If any disputed safety issues arise, coordinate their resolution. 4. Project management review. 4.1. Review and approve consolidated KDCN. Discipline leads from all affected disciplines should have the opportunity to view and countersign the consolidated comments. 4.2. Update KDCN index with status. On smaller projects, the project engineer may delegate this to Originator's LDE to coordinate. It may also be helpful if the KDCN number is recorded against each of the affected documents in the document management system until the change has been incorporated. 4.3. Mark KDCN as deleted and retain in history file if not approved. Cease further work on the KDCN, mark as deleted, and update the KDCN index. 4.4. Determine if a project variance is required. A variance is required where a change is deemed to have materially altered the contracted scope of work and/or the plan to satisfy this scope of work in terms of budget and schedule. 4.5. Raise a project variance if required. Record project variance notification, PVN, number on the KDCN form. Refer to the project variance form. 5. Approvals to implement change. 5.1. Ensure variance is approved if required. Confirm that the variance has been approved before proceeding. 5.2. Distribute KDCN to project team. Distribute the approved KDCN to the project team. 5.3. Mark KDCN as canceled if variance is not approved. Mark KDCN as canceled and distribute to the project team. Cease further work on the KDCN and retain it in the history file. Update the KDCN index. 6. Implement change. 6.1. Implement change into next formal revision of affected documents. Incorporate the change into the next formal revision of affected documents. 6.2. File KDCN in history file and update KDCN index. Ensure the KDCN is filed in the history file and the KDCN index is updated accordingly. By following these structured steps, the Key Document Change Notice (KDCN) procedure ensures comprehensive and consistent documentation and management of changes to key documents, supporting effective project execution and communication.